Welcome. So this week we're doing things a bit differently. No deep dive. Instead, it's a rapid-fire news summary. We're hitting the essential AI headlines you need to know from the week ending September 28th.
That's right. We're aiming to pull out the real gist, the so what,
Yeah.
from all the noise investments, tech leaps, workforce shifts, just the critical stuff from a very busy week in AI.
Okay, let's jump right in then.
Yeah.
First up, this massive announcement, the NVIDIA and OpenAI partnership. We're talking $100 billion.
Yeah, it's a huge number, up to $100 billion, and it's a staged investment. The specific goal is funding OpenAI's, well, enormous compute infrastructure build-out.
Okay.
And NVIDIA is now officially their, quote, preferred strategic compute and networking partner.
Preferred partner. That sounds like more than just selling chips. It feels almost like a vertical integration.
It really does lean that way.
Yeah.
It definitely cements NVIDIA's market position. I mean, they're both the supplier and the financier.
Right.
So OpenAI's growth is directly tied to NVIDIA's hardware. It's strategically brilliant for NVIDIA, but
Yeah, but it raises questions. Antitrust, maybe? Or just, too much power in one place?
exactly. That concentration of technical and financial power is something people are definitely watching.
Okay, so massive investment on one side. Let's pivot to the human side, the workforce. We're hearing about this trend called the Great Flattening.
Yes, that's gaining traction. The idea is firms are cutting layers of middle management, partly because AI is making some roles redundant or more efficient.
And what's the impact on the managers who are left?
Well, it's manager overload, basically. They're stretched incredibly thin, suddenly supervising way more people, juggling strategy, coaching, morale.
Sounds exhausting.
It is. And the crucial thing is there's just no time left for real mentorship.
Yeah.
That's leading to a pretty serious erosion of trust and team cohesion.
So automation might be cutting layers, but it's also creating this pressure cooker. Is the recommendation just more automation?
Sort of. The suggestion is automating the routine managerial tasks, the admin stuff, to free them up for the human element, the coaching.
Interesting paradox. Okay, item 3. Enterprise adoption. Is it keeping pace with all the consumer hype?
Not really. That's what the sources are showing. While consumer AI is just exploding, enterprises are taking baby steps, you could say.
Baby steps. Why the caution?
Infrastructure hurdles, big
Yeah,
ones. Also, talent gaps, finding people who can actually implement and manage this stuff. And trust issues, especially in places like India, where the tech market's growing fast, but maybe the infrastructure isn't quite there yet.
So where are businesses starting?
Low-risk zones, mostly. Internal productivity tools, helping employees write emails faster, marketing content generation, customer service chatbots. Nothing too transformative yet.
Got it. Okay, let's shift to pure tech speed. Google's Gemini upgrades 2.5 Flash and Flashlight.
Right, this is all about speed. Flashlight specifically is setting benchmarks.
Yeah.
It's apparently the fastest proprietary model now for token throughput.
Token throughput, meaning how fast it can generate text.
Exactly. How many words or parts of words it can pump out per second. They're clocking at around 887 output tokens per second. That's roughly 40% faster than previous versions.
Wow, okay. That's quick.
Yeah, big speed leap. Plus some improvements in following instructions and being less, chatty.
And maybe the most mind-bending tech this week. DeepMind's Gemini Robotics 1.5 and ER 1.5. This whole embodied reasoning idea.
This is pretty exciting, yeah.
Yeah.
Embodied reasoning, ER 1.5. It's basically about robots that can, think before they act.
Think. How so?
Instead of just reacting to sensors, the system generates internal reasoning. It plans out multi-step actions, figures out what tools it might need, then it executes the plan.
Like running a mental simulation?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a chess player thinking moves ahead. And the really cool part is this generalized reasoning works across different types of robot bodies. They call it embodiment transfer.
So the same brain can work in different machines.
That's the idea. And ER 1.5 is already available via API, so developers can start playing with it.
Okay, fascinating. Finally, let's talk jobs. Amidst all this automation anxiety, Bill Gates apparently named one role he thinks is safe for the next century.
He did. And maybe surprisingly, it's programming.
Programming. But isn't AI getting good at writing code?
It is, yeah. But Gates's point is different. He argues the real human value isn't just generating lines of code, it's the problem solving around the code. It's the creativity, handling unexpected issues, defining completely new systems or architectures that requires judgment, critical thinking, imagination. Things machines, well, they don't really do.
So roles needing that deeper judgment are safer, like maybe biotech or energy strategy, things he mentioned.
Exactly. Anything requiring that uniquely human strategic thinking and problem-solving capability seems inherently more resilient.
Right. So let's try to wrap this whirlwind week up. We've got this unprecedented $100 billion investment, incredible speed boosts in AI models, robots that can reason,
Uh-huh.
colliding with real-world manager burnout, and frankly, pretty cautious corporate adoption so far.
Yeah, it sets up a really interesting tension, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Which leads to a big question, I think.
Okay.
With all this money pouring into compute
Yeah.
and tech like embodied reasoning emerging so fast, is this massive AI power going to accelerate the great flattening even more?
Uh-huh.
Or will it actually provide the tools, the augmentation needed to finally solve that manager overload problem we talked about? Will it help or hurt the humans in the middle?
That is a great question to think about. Will the tech solve the problems it's creating? We'll have to see. Thank you for joining us for this essential knowledge sprint. We'll be back next week.